world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Well, Bob, not a good weekend for the teams from the state of Georgia in football, right?
Man, it was a tough weekend.
Southern
Georgia Southern, I don't know what Georgia Southern happened to them.
I know, they're 6-2, they're booming right along.
Just
and
fell apart. You thought after the 4-game losing streak they were going to show up and play in a bowl game, but the quarterback kept on throwing pick. So can't win like that.
Here's another Christmas present. Here's another Christmas present. Here's another Christmas present.
That was sad. Falcons, man, that was a tough weather forecast. They had to win that ball game.
Yeah, they had to. And I mean, you only allow 9 points and you used to lose. I don't understand that some of these scores: 3-0, 6-0, 9-6. 12-9. I mean, what happened to all these high-powered offenses, Bob? Where they've practically done everything in the world for these teams to score at least 30 points a game.
It's in San Francisco. Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, they can put points on the board. That's about it. Cowboys, man, they're great at home and terrible on the road. Buffalo.
Yeah, they
look out for the Buffalo Bills. Here come the Bills.
Here come the Bills. You think they're coming on, huh?
Yeah. You always look for that team that gets hot at the right time.
And it's usually
that's
the Bills.
That's the team getting hot right now. Look out for Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills. James Cook, running back. They looked awfully good against Dallas yesterday.
They did, didn't they? And Kansas City just slipped by New England. They should have wiped them off the face of the earth. And they're having major problems there in Kansas City right now.
They got Kelsey and nothing else. They got no other receivers that can catch the ball. They've got more drops than anybody in the NFL. So Jaguars had a tough night. Missed 2 field goals. For some reason, Trevor Lawrence fumbled going inside the 10-yard line. I don't know what happened there. He just lost control of the ball. But,
you watch these guys when they tackle. The first thing they do is try to knock the ball away. It's not tackle. It's going in there and trying to knock those balls away.
Trevor Lawrence wasn't even hit. He just lost control.
He just lost control of it. It had stopped raining by last night. But I'm sure everything was wet, wet and windy. All right, we've got a guest in here this morning. We got Pastor Calvin Anderson in here this morning from Unity Church of God. Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning. Good morning. How are y'all?
How you doing?
I am doing good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yes, good to be here. I just wanted to take a moment and first of all say Merry Christmas to everybody in Wayne County and a Happy New Year. It'll be here before you know it, that new year. It's just moving right along, time is. But the reason I'm here, I think it was on the 10th of December, the second Sunday, we did our Christmas program, and we just had such an awesome response. I asked my staff, who was kind of heading it all up, I said, can we do this thing on Christmas Eve morning because we're going to have church? And they said, well, let me check with everybody. And so our plans are to have our program again this coming Sunday at 10 o'clock. That's what time our worship service starts at our church now, 10 o'clock. So we should be through with everything by 11. So I know people will be getting together with their families. And, even my daughter Hope's coming in from Atlanta, and my granddaughter and my grandson. So I'm excited about that. But, you may even have family members coming in and would love to see a good Christmas program. And the title of it is, or the theme of it is, Take Me to the King. And so that's what it's all about. I think about Jesus when he was born in a stable. He went to the lowest of the lowest because he didn't come just for the rich and the elite. He come for all. And so this is the theme of this Christmas program, Take Me to the King. And we're excited about it. We're also going to do communion. And we just want to invite you, if you're coming into town, or if, some churches may not be having church. In fact, I called church off yesterday. I had people calling me saying, we don't have no power, and it was raining hard. And so it was one of those decisions you wonder if you should make or whatever, but it was just, y'all know, it was just pouring yesterday. So we didn't have church other than I did a live stream message, and that was good. But this Sunday, hopefully, and that's our plans, we're going to do our Christmas program again. In fact, the children's church is involved in it. The children, the music department's involved in it. Shane's Crib Frontline Warriors are involved in it. And so just a little bit of everybody's involved in it, and it's just tremendous, and I think people will enjoy it. And so, like I say, we should be through with everything by 11 o'clock, and you can get to your family. So if you'd like to come and see it, you will be blessed.
Okay, that's this Sunday, Christmas Eve, at Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard, right across from Bill Morris Park. Their Christmas program that y'all did a couple of weeks ago is now going to be on Christmas Eve beginning at 10 a.m.
Yes,
very special.
10 o'clock, and so, hey, come, don't wait till 10. We're going to start at 10. So, hey, be there a little bit ahead of time, and you will be blessed. And also the next Sunday, we have a guest speaker, Evangelist Brian Boutwell, will be with us Sunday morning and Sunday night, which is the 31st. And just want to invite you to come. I know people have their own church on Sunday mornings, but a lot of churches don't have a Sunday night service. But we'll be having a Sunday night service at 6 o'clock. We call it Sunday Night Fire. We do it every last Sunday night of the month. So if you don't have a place to come and you want to come also on the 31st for that, you're welcome to come.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to Butch and Bob and the WLOP family, and we appreciate all y'all do throughout the whole year, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Pastor. Appreciate it so much. All right, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Y'all have a good day.
All right, we'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast.
Good morning, everyone. Sunny skies. Highs today in the mid-50s. It's going to be a very breezy afternoon. Our skies will be clear tonight. It stays breezy and gets cold with a low of 25. Tomorrow's a cooler day. We'll have sunshine. Highs make it into the upper 40s. Then Wednesday with sunny skies. Highs will be a few degrees warmer. Thursday, sunshine and a high of 57. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
That's right, Bob. We're going about 3 nights in a row at freezing and below. Right in that area, around 29, 30, 31, 32 in that area for the next 3 nights, with tomorrow night being the coldest night. And so just going to have to bundle up.
Be Thursday night, so it should be fun.
Yeah, Thursday night. Yes, sir. Thursday night's going to be the parade. Going to have decent weather. I mean, well, we did get that rain this weekend. Let me tell you.
It was ugly.
And yesterday was something else, wasn't it? Woo! But
luckily,
we needed it.
I heard a lot of people lost power.
Did they? I'm glad I didn't.
I didn't either, but I heard there was a lot of people without power over the weekend.
With all that wind blowing, you had all those limbs coming down, and so that knocks out the power.
It probably would have been better if my power went off Saturday afternoon, because I had to watch my Steelers. They jump out that 13-0 lead, and they just totally fall apart.
Totally fall apart, Bob. Your Steelers are in the tank.
It's just hard to watch.
The tank, Bob.
What's going on? I'm ready to hand out pink slips to everybody. I told you, Mr. Trubisky's terrible. I mean, wide open George Pickens, he overthrows him by 10 feet, interception. I mean, I don't know how he's on the NFL roster, and they started warming up. I mean, I forgot Mason Rudolph was still on the roster. I thought they got rid of him. So I don't know why they just don't start handing out pink slips in Pittsburgh and just get rid of these guys. Just, you're gone. You're gone.
You're gone.
See ya.
Well, listening to the
terrible.
Talking Heads yesterday on Fox NFL Sunday, the agreement was they'll maybe keep Tomlin because they never fire their head football coaches, but bring in a dynamic offensive coordinator is what they think they really need.
I don't know why they don't go get Byron Leftwich. Byron Leftwich used to be with Pittsburgh. Was offense coordinator, had success several teams, so I'd like to see him come back. But Big Ben's out there giving all kinds of advice. He can come back and be offense coordinator. So he's got his podcast just ripping everybody.
It's easy, it's easy to be an expert when you're not out there having to coach or play.
Like I said, he's not in the building. He's not even on there. So if he was there and knew what was going on, so it's just sad. It is what it is, but it's just painful to watch. They had a chance to make the playoffs. They were sitting pretty at 7-4 and lost to 2-10 teams, and then blew that game Saturday. So now 7-7. So I think they're definitely done. I don't see them making the playoffs at
It
all.
doesn't look that way. Baltimore's looking real good.
Yeah, Ravens look good. I said Lamar Jackson's having a good year, but I still say look out for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are the team coming.
Think so?
Yeah, I think Miami's, when they got all their weapons, they're pretty tough on offense. So it's kind of wide open. I mean, everybody's having issues.
It really is wide open.
With all the backup quarterbacks. It's amazing how many backup quarterbacks are playing all the starters that they got.
I know. I think they've said something like 60 different quarterbacks have started so far this year for all the NFL teams. Man.
Carson Beck said he is playing in the bowl game, but doesn't know what he's going to do after that. He's trying to get his money. Word in Athens is looking for $4 million to stay. So and it's going to get we're going to see a lot of booing in college stadiums. If these guys are making $4 million, they start throwing interceptions. The guy's going to get like
usually you don't see much booing in college like you do pros because the pros are getting paid all that money. But now these guys are getting paid a bunch of bucks.
Pro athletes, so you better guarantee a national championship. You're going to get $4 million to play college.
Well, that's more money he would get, playing pros. I mean, you got that rookie contract that's only like $700 and something thousand for a rookie contract.
Those are all the reports in Athens. That's what these quarterbacks are getting in this NIL deal, and they're getting millions of dollars. So it's just amazing how much they said it would blow your mind if you knew how much these guys are really getting paid. I don't know where this money's coming from. I should ask Calvin. They taking up collections at Sunday church?
No, I don't think so. They're coming from them deep pocket boosters out there, Bob. The deep pocket boosters. Are you a deep pocket booster, Bob? Are you giving a bunch of money to them?
Heck no, I got no money. I like to meet these and help somebody else out.
Help somebody else out.
I mean, my gosh, that's crazy what they're making.
It is. It is. You can thank the Supreme Court for all this. It opened it up for the college players and now for the high school players.
Another big story of the weekend, Trevin Wallace, he's leaving Kentucky. He's entered the NFL draft, so we wish him the best of luck.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Wayne County's Trevin Wallace leaving Kentucky to go into the NFL draft. Wayne County, and so let's hope he gets drafted.
Yeah. Well, they said that he wouldn't have come out if he wasn't projected as a high pick, so they're saying second or third round. So we wish Trevin the best of luck.
Linebacker. Okay, so we may see a Wayne County in playing linebacker.
He'd look good in black and gold. And I'll be calling Steelers. Make sure they get it. We need some linebackers. We need all the help we can get. He'd look good in black and gold. He could help out tremendously.
Well, he's already been in black and gold before.
Yeah.
Here.
But we wish Trevin the best of luck in the upcoming NFL draft.
Yeah, we wish him the best. Love to have another Wayne County in pro football.
Yeah, that's where he's headed.
Okay. I was listening to the Georgia News Network this morning, their sports, and Florida State's got a few players they're not going to play in the bowl game. One of them, the running back, is going to go pro, so he's not going to play in the game, and a couple others. And so that's what these teams are running into these days. If you're not playing for the national championship, you got several players that are just not going to play if they're going to go into the NFL draft.
And Texas backup quarterback, he's not playing in the playoffs. He's already opted out. He's entered the transfer portal. So
and transfer portal, both of them, and that too.
But he realized Arch Manning's going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, Arch Manning, the one that we thought we were going to have at Georgia. In the last minute, he decided to go to Texas.
Yeah, went to Texas. We'll see him too. We play.
Yeah, we'll see him next year. Do we play them next year? Are they on the schedule?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Texas.
We don't play both Texas and Oklahoma, do we?
No,
just Texas.
Just Texas.
Okay. Man, things are going to be so weird next year. No East, West, all these different teams. And, man, the landscape of college football is changing, Bob. The old days are gone. The new days are here, and nothing you can do about it and just ride the ride.
Got to have a lot of money.
Yes, sir. It's always about the money.
About 12 teams get in next year, so at least they fixed that. So.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, you just don't know what kind of squad you're going to have the next year. You got your recruits coming in from the recruits coming in. Some of them may stay, some may not. You got the transfer portal. You got some going to pro. I mean, you kind of almost know what to expect for the next year. And these days, you just don't with all that. You get some player who gets a little depressed, and he says, I'm going to the transfer portal. I'll be happier somewhere else.
The Orange Bowl should be 2 mad teams. Like I said, both.
Oh, they're both going to be mad.
So it'll be interesting who shows up, who plays well. So.
Yeah.
But glad to see Beck's going to play. Hadn't heard anything about Brock Bowers. I'm sure he's not playing. I'd be shocked if he's playing, but hadn't heard any. Some say he may be coming back. So he hasn't said anything. So.
Hadn't said anything? He said nothing, huh?
Hadn't heard anything.
And you've kept up with all the pulse of the Georgia Bulldogs?
Keeping up.
You're keeping up with it now. Okay.
I keep waiting to hear something, but Brock Bowers apparently comes from a wealthy family. Said money's not an issue with him, so he loves playing college ball and may come back. Who knows? That'd be a heck of a note.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah, it'd be good for us.
Makes a big difference when he's in there.
Yeah. So,
just like when Travis Kelce's in there with Kansas City.
They just keep waiting to hear what he's going to do, but hadn't heard anything.
It's got to be just stressful for these coaches at these college teams because you just don't know who's coming back. What's going to be going on.
Got to fill out a roster. You got 17 guys from Georgia leaving. So
yeah.
How many people leaving the portal. So it's going to be interesting who comes back and who all they sign and all that good stuff. So
everybody's wanting that money and they want more playing time. So hopefully they'll get more money in the future in the NFL. Chasing that dollar.
It's hard to get depth, though.
Yeah.
If these people don't think they're starting, they're leaving. So,
yeah.
What happened to the depth chart?
Yep. I don't play. I'm going somewhere else.
You need a second and third string linebacker, second string secondary in case somebody
we got our number one linebacker and team captain on the defense leaving.
None of these people want to stay. So I don't know how do you.
I don't know, Bob.
How do you get a depth chart when everybody's bailing? So I don't know. It's crazy. It's different times for sure.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely different times. Well, I'm going to talk about this morning and tomorrow morning so people will know what's going on and wonder what in the world's going on beginning Thursday through the end of the January 2nd. I will not be here on Thursday and Friday and all of next week, which, of course, Monday wouldn't matter because that's Christmas Day, but all of next week I won't be here, and I'll be out on the 2nd. I am having total hip replacement surgery, and because of that, I've got to be out. I'll have surgery on Wednesday afternoon, so I will be here Wednesday morning, unless things change with the surgery there. They'll call me tomorrow to give me the exact time, but they're guesstimating around 12. And so I'll be out on Thursday and Friday for, the birthday calendar and for the morning show and for the Butch and Bob show. Tomorrow, Butch and Bob show will be our very last Butch and Bob show for this year. And then next week, that Tuesday through Friday, Monday through Friday, go ahead and say Monday through Friday because of the Christmas holiday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be out because I'll be recovering. And then, of course, the 1st is on a Monday, and January 2nd is when I plan on being back. So there will be no, beginning on Thursday, this Thursday, there'll be no Butch and Bob show, no birthday and anniversary calendar. Bob will be recording the local news and sports, and Mark will put that into the format. And so just letting folks know what's going on. If they tune in and say, where's Butch? Where's the Butch and Bob show? Where's the birthday calendar? This is because I'm going to be out because of having hip replacement surgery. Got to do it, Bob. I can hardly walk. I limp around in pain. Can't hardly sleep. It's bone on bone with that ball joint and the ball socket there on my right hip. And so I'll have the surgery. I'll be on a walker, using a walker for a week and then using a cane for a week. And by the 2nd of January, I should be hobbling back in here, hopefully not using the cane, just hobbling. And then getting better as each day goes by. And then I'm looking forward to being able to walk correctly, to be able to not have pain, and to lead a normal life that I haven't been able to do for about the last year because of my hip. It's just one of the things you just keep putting off until the last minute. I finally went into the doctor in I think the 3rd week in September or something like that and say, I'm hurting, I'm in pain. I had no idea I was going to have total hip replacement surgery. They said, well, Butch, all that cushioning in there between your femur and the ball socket there, all that cushioning is gone. You got bone on bone there. And I said, can't you just shoot up some WD-40 in there and loosen it up and slick it up a little bit? They just laughed. They said, not really. There is a shot I could give, but it would just postpone it. And so I'm going to go ahead and get it done. It's best for me to be out during the Christmas holidays. I mean, people have different, they're not in their regular routine at that time, so it's best for me to be out. And so no Butch and Bob show, no birthday calendar. I will not be on the air beginning Thursday through January 1st, and then I'll be back on the 2nd. So I'll mention that again tomorrow morning, so folks will understand what's going on. Somebody just texted in, when is school out? Well, their last day of school for this year is tomorrow.
Right, tomorrow.
Wednesday will be their first day of holiday, and the school doesn't come back until actually about a week after I come back. Let's see. School resumes on January 8th. So the last day of school is tomorrow, the 19th. So they begin their Christmas holidays on the 20th in Wayne County. And they will go back to school on January 8th, that Monday.
They get a nice break.
They get a nice break there. I don't know what they're going to do all those days, but they get a bunch of days off. And so that's Wayne County. I don't know about the other counties around us, but that's Wayne County. So Wayne County schools, their first holiday is on Wednesday, this Wednesday. So I'm sure that the students are looking forward to that. The teachers and staff are all looking forward to that, to have that nice Christmas holidays. Some people will be hanging around town. Some will be going on vacations, just using that time to enjoy themselves. All right, anything else going on, Bob? Anything news-wise this week we're going to keep our eye on?
City commissioners meet tomorrow night. This is the final meeting of several commissioners, and most of the new board set to take office in January. So be interested in meeting tomorrow night. Going to say goodbye to the 3 commissioners that won't be coming back.
And they are?
Shirley Armstrong, Stanley Todd, and Joe Roddy.
Okay. Shirley Armstrong, Stanley Todd, longtime serving commissioners. And, of course, Joe has been in for a few months, just a temporary situation there. And so we got 3 new city commissioners starting in January here in the city of Jesup. All right. Well, Bob, anything else?
That and the parade, about the only thing going on.
That and the what?
The parade, Thursday.
The parade. And beautiful weather for the parade. It's going to be a gorgeous day on Thursday. We deserve it after delaying it for two times. I did not get a chance to go down to the Christmas in the Park there on Friday in Scriven. I hope they all had a good time down there. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show has been brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.